In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new palette from Anastasia. This is called the Primrose palette. I'm wearing a look on my eyes today. So this is how this video is going to go. I don't do the swatch thing. That's not how I do it because to me, swatches on an arm means nothing. I want to see how it performs on the eye. So you're going to see me create this look. I am going to give you my thoughts on this palette. Okay, we're going to go over it. I'm also, since here, there's a face palette in here as well. So it's very different than their other palettes. We're going to talk about all that, packaging, everything. And then just for shits and giggles, I'm going to be using my Gucci palette because some of the colors in here are similar. And I'm going to show you what a good palette performs like as opposed to crap. Okay? That's what we're going to do in today's video. So let's get right into it. I feel very sassy today. Okay, it's Monday. I'm filming it on a Monday, and I think it's going out today too, which I have stuff filmed ahead of time, but I was like, I kind of want to put this out because I just put that Gucci palette out, so I just wanted to get this out. So let me get my little eyes on, and hopefully my camera's not going to be a little bitch. Okay, so the packaging is nice, but I see something already. It's nothing, but can you see that? Yeah, what is that? I don't know. So I bought mine from Nordstrom, which that's where I buy most of my makeup. Nordstrom, Ulta, and sometimes Sephora. We have a Sephora in Disney Springs. That's where I get most of my makeup. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else? I think that's pretty much it. Sometimes Beautylish or something like that, but that's pretty much where I buy my makeup. Am I short? I feel like here we go. So that's pretty much where I buy my makeup. I saw this palette and I saw the colors. I'm like, oh, I really like the colors. I think I might have some that are similar. I don't know. We're going to look at it together because I honestly haven't even done it. We're going to do it on camera together. But I like the fact that this has some face colors in here as well for a change, which I am wearing on my face, but I did not share it in the video, but I'm going to talk about it. And I'm going to give you my honest feedback on all this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5 mattes and 5 shimmers in here. But this one is very, I have to be careful. See how I did that? I didn't expect it to do that. I kind of put my brush in there a little too deep. This is very creamy. Be careful with this one, okay? Look at, I just touched it. Do you see that? I just touched it and look at the color. I didn't even have to dig my fingers. That's the thing about Anastasia palettes that I love. You do not have to dig your brush in here. And, you know, after using a crappy palette, I kind of forgot. You really, really don't. You're going to see it in the video. All you have to do is put your brush in the color and you apply it. So let's go over really quickly. I want to compare the Gucci with this a little bit, and you're going to see me apply it, okay? So there were a couple colors in here that were similar, so that's why I decided to do it. You can see in here. I'm going to hold it up. Let's see, how do I do that? Okay. So you can see like that orangey shade in here. There's one like that. This color right here in the end. We've got a color that's similar right here. Same color, you know, there's just some colors. So when I was applying the shadows, and you're going to see it as I go along in the video, I'm going to show you each shadow. All I did was put my brush in here, tap off the excess, and then I applied it to my eyes. That's all I did. I did the same thing with that, which I knew wasn't going to work, because I had told you guys that I had to really dig my brush, but I just wanted to show you how nice these are to work with. I don't have all of her palettes. There's some that I did not get. For a while I was like, every time they released something, I was getting something. And then they had the Prism, and then there was another palette, and I can't remember the name. And I did not get those because they weren't colors that excited me, okay? And those were the two, I feel like they were both like bad releases that some people said they loved, some people said they hate. I didn't get either one of them because neither one of them really excited me, okay? But the ones that I have, I think this is all of them, or do I have another one? Do I have another one somewhere? No, I think this is all that I have. I think this is it. I did have the Renaissance in the past. I like that. I had the Mario palette. Mario one I didn't use as much. This is the Norvina palette. I hate the packaging on it, okay? And there's, you know, the shadows. I love it. I'm going to be honest, I haven't pulled these out as much lately. Hopefully I will because I've changed my makeup in my bathroom. I have to keep some of it in here and some of it in there. So I'm going to start using them again, okay? The Sultry palette. Love the packaging. Love the colors. And this is a color that's similar to the one that's in this Gucci palette, actually, I feel like. But this one's on a paler scale. And in my camera, it looks a lot lighter than it is, okay? And I'd say that this one is similar, but brighter, you know? So I have that. I love that. I bought the Ambreezy, I think maybe a year ago or so. There's a couple fun colors in here, but really pretty. And then I have the Soft Glam palette. So out of these palettes, let's look at these and see if there's colors that are similar. This one looks like it could be similar. I might do that. Could be similar to this one. No, well, sort of, but not really. Darker. That looks like that might be the only one in here that I see that would be similar. Ambreezy, am I saying that right? Ambreezy. Let's see, is there any colors in here that are, well, this one's kind of similar. This one right here. That one's a little drier. See that color right there? Let me wipe my other finger off. See, look at the color, even on my, like, I'm wiping it off. That's payoff you get in these, okay? They're very pigmented. And then I would say maybe this one would be similar. Yeah, those two are very similar. But this one in this palette is much more creamier than that, I feel like. So if you have this, that's how I feel. Those two might sort of be, let's see, I'm trying to get it in my camera and I can see. So this brown, maybe, no, not really. I really don't see anything in person that looks like it's similar. That's why I said I didn't feel like I had any, like, were that similar. And this one, I don't think there's anything in there at all that's similar in those two palettes. Boy, that one, is that one, am I hitting pan? Oh no, I thought I was. I don't hit pan on these very fast. And like I said, I haven't used them in a while, but I was using these all the time. The thing is, you're putting your brush in there, so you're not going to go through these really, really quickly. You just won't, you know? And then this palette, this one would probably be the closest. Boy, you could see I've really used this, and I like to mix colors. See, is this one like, no. Similar kind of a look, but different. This one's more gold, and this one's more pinky, you know? Let me see that. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at my monitor. But I don't think there's anything that's really that similar in those either. So I would say no. I don't have anything that's that similar. I do feel like this is different. Maybe in the Renaissance palette, but I don't have that one anymore, so I don't know. Colors are, like I said, very, very pigmented, gorgeous. Now, like I said, this color you have to be careful because I kind of dug my brush in there a little too much and it kind of made a mess there. And it's a little bit messy. And I feel like to get, like, see the color that I have, the payoff I have? What I had to do, because I put it on with the brush and you saw it, but I kind of intensified it a little bit with my MAC Fix Plus. So I sprayed my brush with MAC Fix Plus and I got a better payoff. Let me show you. I didn't show you on camera, but let me show you the difference because I'm going to put it on my arm and I'm going to put some, I want to put some primer on my arm too so you can see the difference between the two so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, a little primer there. Okay, so now I'm just going to take, we'll use this color right here. I'm just going to press my brush in there and I'm going to go like this. Okay. So you can kind of see it, but it's a little bit light. It's still, it's hard to see. I promise you, it's pretty. You can see it, but I don't know why it's not showing up. But let me show you when I do this, though. Okay, so I spray it, and then I dip it in there. You see the difference? You see? So I would say that when you are using these shadows, I don't really like to use my fingers. Sometimes I'll do a finger just to put a little bit of shimmer down, but I don't do like fingers to do my whole eye look. That's just not what I do, okay? This is great. I love MAC Fix Plus. You put a little bit of this on a brush and you put it in a shadow like that, and it just intensifies it. That's what I did to get this look. I think that this is definitely on its own darker than that color in the Gucci. No question about it, and you'll see it in the video, okay? But when you spray it, and I tried doing it with this, by the way. I tried the MAC. It didn't even work for that shitty color. It didn't even work. Yeah. But it's going to intensify it. Same with this one, same with this color too. I feel like it intensified it. You do have some fallout with this one and this one, okay, because there's a little bit of a glitter. I'm not a fan of glitter, okay, but it's a very fine glitter, so it's not going to be like, I mean, look at my eyes. Does it look like I have glitter? No. But I feel like it is a little bit glittery, but I don't think it looks ridiculous on me. You know what I mean? I think I can wear it because it's like, it's a shimmer that has, or an, I don't even know what you would call this color. Like a metallic, I don't know, with just has a little bit of, with the glitter. Okay, so you're going to get fallout. I had fallout. You're going to get fallout with it, even if you tap your brush. When you spray this, it's going to help, but I just want you to know that you are going to get fallout. Whenever you use these shadows, you're always going to get that kick up here, okay? Like I did with this, but at least I get freaking color payoff. That's what I love about it. You put your brush in there, you get color payoff. So the colors, in my opinion, are beautiful. They're blendable, pigmented. I haven't had any patchiness or anything like that, and I've been playing around with I've used all the colors already, except, yeah, I did. I used that one too, yes. So I've been playing around with all these colors, okay? And none of them, in my opinion, have been like patchy or anything like that. And again, what I love about the shadows is you can put your brush in there and you apply it to your eyes. I love that, okay? So, beautiful. Let's talk about the face. And these are coming, this one's coming off way lighter. Okay, if I hold it back there, that's closer to what it looks like, the color. Now, I don't know if this is supposed to be a bronzer. And the weird thing too is it doesn't say anything on the website or on here that it says it's a face thing, but I'm thinking it has to be. But I mean, I guess I could try doing it on my eyes. I haven't used those on my eyes, but I probably could. Maybe that's why they didn't. I don't know. But these are pigmented. You have to be careful. I mean, even this lighter one, you have to be careful. I'm not kidding you. I put it on and I blended it up really well, but I'm telling you, I had to really blend it, and actually had to like use a little bit of powder over it to soften it up because it was intense. So be careful. You don't want to dig your brush in there, and I probably didn't think the blush and the bronzer was going to be like that. It's kind of orangey-ish, but that's what I used it for, bronzer. I don't know that that's going to work for everybody. Okay, that might be too much, but really pretty. I don't do the swatches, but I'm going to do it on my fingers so you can see. So that's the blush and that's the bronzer. Again, bronzer, same thing. Like, you have to be careful. And I don't know. I mean, don't you think that's like, I would consider this a bronzer. I wouldn't consider that a blush. But really pretty. I just don't know if that's going to work for everybody. I don't know. So you have to decide for yourself. So, would I recommend this? I would. But are they colors that you're going to see? I always look at that. Like, I love these colors. I think they're so pretty. There's so many different looks I can create. And I did a purple look yesterday. Let me know if you want me to share another look in another video and I can do that for you. I'm filming my videos ahead of time, so I don't know. Hopefully I'll get to it soon. Okay, that's all I can say. But these are so pretty. I definitely would recommend. I think it's worth it to me. I don't like the packaging because I feel like packaging can get really, really dirty, but hopefully I'll be able to wipe it off. I like how they did the little corners and the design's all it's pretty, but my favorite packaging for them is this packaging. I like this. It doesn't get dirty or icky looking. The glitter doesn't come off of it. That's my favorite packaging when they do it. This velvet stuff, it just looks icky and dirty and gross. See how gross it looks? And you just can't keep it clean. And I'm sure this is going to look like that too. It's not going to be very pretty. But the most important thing is that the product itself is really, really pretty. So I would recommend it. You are getting less shadows on a regular palette, so you have to make sure that you're going to want to use those too. If you're not, let me see, what does a normal palette have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you usually get 14 shadows. And in Anastasia, and this one you're getting 10. So you get 4 less shadows. So that's what you have to decide. Is it worth it to you? Is it worth getting less eyeshadows in a palette for, to swap out the face? I liked that because I just thought this is a nice, like, I could pack it with me. It's thin to pack with me if I go somewhere. And then I've got my whole face right there. I can do an eye look and a face look and I could be done. And you don't have to use that bronzer if you don't want to. You could just use the blush. I'm telling you, so pretty, but very pigmented. So you have to be really careful with the face stuff because I was like, holy crap. I was shocked about that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really, really hope that it was helpful. If you bought this palette and you like it or you don't like it, whatever, share it in the comments. I always say this, what works for me may not work for you, and it's helpful for somebody that's trying to make that decision. Should I get it? Should I not get it? I just want to help you guys if you're thinking about getting this, is it worth you spending your money on, or is it like a hard pass for you? So let me know, but I feel like there's no competition between the two. This one is just really pretty packaging, but the product is crap. I already said that in a video. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll catch you guys all in my next one. Bye. Sometimes there's not enough middle fingers for the day. Okay. I'm going to try to do this anyways. Notice that my lights are broken in the back. Yeah, I bought that when I turned 50. And I went to switch it on the other day, and the switch didn't work. So I guess that mirror just bit the dust, and I really didn't get to use it very much. So that's really nice. Impressions vanity. Good job. Good job. And I'm not buying another one. I'm trying to figure out the lighting in here. I have a light back there, but it's not enough. I have another light that's a yellow light that I have next to me. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm going to try to get some lights this week and see if we can fix this darkness here. I don't even know. Maybe I'll get some Christmas lights to put around it. I'll figure it out. I just have this dark corner back there. But anyhow, how you doing?